Hi again, guys. Movie Junkie for Life here, and this is going to be my review of Murder on the Orient Express, directed by Kenneth Branagh and also starring him as the titular detective Poirot. Murder on the Orient Express tells the story of 13 strangers who are stranded on a train, and one of them dies, and it turns out to be a murder. So the detective has to figure out which among his esteemed guests did it. Now, this is a movie that has been remade a few times, sometimes for television, sometimes for the big screen. And I have not seen any of them. I'm familiar with the movie. I'm familiar with the novel by Agatha Christie. It's one of her more famous novels. But I've never seen the original films. And when I found out they were going to do this movie, I got excited because I love these type of whodunit movies, but I deliberately did not look at those movies because I didn't want to know. I figured that would spoil it, and I figured for people who've seen that movie and they're going to see this movie, well, unless anything was changed, they would probably enjoy the film for its aesthetics, for its visuals, for its acting, but they would already know what the plot line is. So I didn't want to know anything about this movie going in. I'm glad I did not know. So I enjoyed it a bit more. Visually, I love the look of this film. And I love these types of movies because, you know, these days everything is a big blockbuster, lots of explosions and that sort of things. But this movie is a slower pace. And Kenneth Branagh is one of my favorite directors. He always does, in my opinion, amazing work. Even when it's not like stellar, it's always entertaining, and he is so fun here as the detective Poirot. He's this brilliant type of detective, and you know, he would have his quirks and stuff like Sherlock Holmes, but he's definitely the best of the best. And the way he portrays the character here, I absolutely enjoyed it. The way his mind would work and the way he would talk and everything, I thought he nailed it. Everybody else did really good jobs. I mean, it's a stellar cast of actors involved here. Even though I'm a little wary of Johnny Depp of late, he also does well with his role here. I would say this for the cast though, unfortunately, with so many, like I said, it's 13 strangers. Some people did fall by the wayside, and that's really sad because in a film like this, in a whodunit, you really need to spend time with each and every character, you know, to really feel invested in the whodunit aspect of it. And unfortunately, I guess they could not cover everybody the way I would have wanted them to, but it didn't stop me from enjoying the film. Because like I said, I think for people who enjoy this type of mystery films, and I love the costume design, I love the look of the train, everything here visually was a blast to behold. I really enjoyed this movie because I've just been burnt out a bit on the blockbusters and I wanted something different. And this movie, the story, everything was engaging enough that I could enjoy it. It does suffer a bit when it comes to the tone of the film because I wasn't expecting it to really go the comedic route. Not that it's a comedy, but it does have a lighter tone, and then it would switch back to dramatic tone, and then you would get that lighter tone. It kind of suffered because of it, you know. It threw off the way the movie flowed, so to speak. But that's my only real issue with this film. Like I said, I enjoyed it a lot. I don't think it's gonna be for everybody. I don't see people, like everybody, rushing out to the cinema to see this. But if you're a fan of mystery films, even if it's, no matter what type it is, noir, you know, futuristic, anything like that, if you love a good whodunit, I definitely recommend checking out Murder on the Orient Express. And I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Like I said, I enjoyed this movie a lot. So I hope you guys get a chance to check it out and let me know what you thought of this version of this story. Until next time, bye bye.